So recently I've been getting into lost media, and as you all know probably, there is a 101 Dalmatian Street lost pilot, and there is also the original series, but we're not going to worry about that. I have done some sleuthing around the internet, and I have come up with multiple different pieces of the pilot. I haven't found the pilot, unfortunately, but I have contacted some people, and they've given me a pretty good reason on why the pilot isn't released, and that's what I'll be doing today. So let's start off with piece number 1. The storyboards was one of the first things I found. I found it right after I had contacted the head storyboard, Mike Lowe's Wilgert, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced that wrong. But on his website, he used to have a password to view his story reel, and then one day I just checked back in and that was gone, so I decided to watch it, and it showed a couple clips from the pilot itself, and I'll show you those right now. So yeah, that's what we got from there, and you can tell it's from the pilot, not only from how both of Dylan's ears are black, which you can see in the 9-second clip on YouTube, but also how Hunter is designed. Now you may be asking yourselves, did I ever get in contact with Mike Lowe's? And the answer is no, but I did get in contact with someone else, which leads us to our next segment. Now, I contacted 3 different sources about the pilot. I directly emailed Atomic Cartoons and Mike Lowe's, and both of them haven't responded to me yet. But I did private message one dude, and his name is Junis Uti. He also worked on the show. I don't know as what though, so I'll put it up on screen. And he was kind enough to reply to me fairly quickly, and this is what he said.
Hi. Thanks for reaching out. This is something I'm not allowed to share. Let's hope that Disney one day will share the early stuff. I did, however, direct short films for 101D. They can be found from YouTube. I hope you like them. Have a great holiday season.
So, if it isn't obvious from that message, he is under a statement with Disney, and he is not allowed to share the pilot, but that didn't stop me. So now on to our next piece. So this is gonna sound a little strange, but one day I got on Google and I typed in 101 Dalmatian Street into Google, and I hit search, being the lazy man I am, and there was a particularly weird photo that I saw that wasn't from the pilot, but it was from the show's guide, the thing that they use to basically build the show. So I go to the website where they posted the picture, and I follow another link, and I find all these photos of backgrounds, which you're seeing on screen right now. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. It was a Ferris wheel and some other stuff. And then I get to a Christmas tree, and I was like, oh my god, I just found a background from the pilot. It's in the 9-second clip on YouTube. You can see it. They're the exact same thing. And then I scrolled down even more, and my mind just kept being blown. So I kept scrolling down, and then I get to the end, and there's 3 individual images. And my mind was completely blown, because what these 3 images were 3 frames from the pilot itself, or at least the trailer. The description next to it said that there was both a pilot and a trailer. At least I think. I'll put it up on screen right now. But The first photo is Doug and the firefighters. And this blew my mind because the reason why I really wanted to see this pilot so badly was because it is so much different from the actual show that we got. And this was just absolutely mind-boggling. When I said there was only 3 frames, well, I actually forgot there's 4, and I can't go back and edit it because I'm lazy. The next frame is just Dylan washing Dolly with some kind of flea repellent. We've seen this in the 9-second clip. There isn't really too much to say about it. Next, we have Delilah at the hospital saving a staff from choking on a bone, I believe it is. And like I said before, it just blows my mind on how much different the pilot looks from the final show. And the last frame for today, and I saved it for last because this one is just so weird and odd. It's Clarissa the Corgi in her original pilot form. And I was just like, wow, this character changed a lot. Like, all the other characters have dramatic changes, but this one just struck me as weird for some reason. That's everything I've found so far, but I mostly made this video not only to show off these clips and stuff, but just as a little mini announcement to all you guys out there who are listening to help me and just go look for this thing. Do your research, ask questions, but make sure not to bother anyone. That's not really a good idea. But yeah, that's really it. Decline, it's the end.